Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. With me is Josh.
Hey, Greg.
One Josh. Only one Josh. The other Josh had something come up. He's
Family
thing,
situation.
and we will be accepting of that today.
This time.
This time.
It's not at the lake this time.
Yeah, this time it's, yeah. So, we will be doing this ourselves. Since we're starting this show, and a lot of times I don't talk to people about this till the end of the show, why don't we say, check out our website, stuckinbetapodcast.com. You can donate to us. Our good friend Pate, he's a good donator. He helped us get to today's snack and probably the last few snacks.
Thank you, Pate.
So, anyway, just wanted to keep that in mind, and there you go. So what's been going on, man?
So I went over to the City Museum this past weekend, which is one of the coolest places in St. Louis. And you love that place, right?
Yeah, Molly and I, our official first date was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my work had just basically like a friends and family day or whatever. You could bring a couple guests, and sorry you didn't make the cut because I have a big family.
I know. What the heck?
But yeah, that place is I hadn't been there. I guess maybe it'd been 2 years, and it's not like there's a complete change and overhaul, but there's a lot of different and new things that I hadn't seen before. And one of them that I think you would be excited about that may have been there for a while, I haven't known about it until now, is they have a toddler area. It's for ages basically like 0 to 6.
Yeah.
And it's like a very miniaturized version of what you would expect the rest of the City Museum to look like. So it's all the intricate, weavings of different types of material that are formed into like a jungle gym, basically.
Huh.
And there's like a, miniature ball pit. There's a miniature.
Oh, ball pits. I don't.
Well,
hey, Caleb. Thanks.
They're the same the rubber squishy balls or whatever, the bigger ones like kickball size.
Oh, okay.
But they're lighter. But they have little slides, and they have little. So we had our little nephew with us who's the same age as Millie, and he was able to climb around and do all that
that's
stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, really neat. Because the little kids that age, they can't do all the big climbing around on all kinds of stuff, but that place is so awesome.
Well, for those that don't know, it's like it started as an art project, I think, because there's it's literally a gigantic jungle gym.
Mm-hmm.
There's an outdoor part where you can climb through all these intricate little
tubes that are made out of like rebar.
Yeah, and then inside, there's holes in the floor. There's a how many stories is the twisty slide?
10.
It's like a
10
story.
stories.
And it's hard if you've never been there. It can be hard to find that.
Yeah.
You got to know exactly where it is.
Yeah, the whole place is like a series of like mazes and
tunnels
and it's just it's super like eccentric too.
Oh, in some places as an adult, I'm like, I cannot fit through this area, because my body is too tall. It doesn't twist. It's not too fat. It's too tall. I won't twist through there because even 10 years ago I couldn't.
Yeah. But so we did that. We went up on the roof this time, which that was only my second time on the roof, I think.
I've never been on the roof.
Oh, no kidding?
Nope,
it's awesome up there. They have
the Ferris wheel, right?
Yeah, Ferris wheel up on the top. They have a slide that's like it's huge. It's probably like 20 feet high, but it's like almost like what is that? Perpendicular to the ground.
Oh wow!
Where you're just like free falling, and then like
cool.
Do a quick slide. You can go really fast on that slide. Yeah, there's just a lot of neat stuff. It's stuff that in some areas they've like repurposed and used old materials like concrete, rebar, and metal, and all kinds of things. And then in some other areas, they've got some aquariums there, and there's it's just a really cool experience for anybody that's never been and visiting St. Louis.
Well, that the it says Oklahoma earlier this year, Oklahoma-based theme park company actually bought them. And I'm sure they haven't made any changes yet, and I don't know if they will. But they talked about building these in different cities, which I get it, but it's kind of like this. The way this is made, I mean, it feels really like DIY.
Oh yeah,
place.
It's like definitely.
Like everything's painted in different places. It's very artsy.
There's a school bus hanging off the corner of the building that you can climb in.
Yeah, and I wouldn't, if they were to, like, it's hard to replicate this in other cities. I mean, I guess you could, but you.
Well, I could see them doing something similar, I've always wondered that if there is anything similar to it outside of St. Louis, because it's very unique and it appears to be a one of a kind. It's not like a zoo or a science center or something like that. It might be different in St. Louis, but there's zoos all over the country,
and it's not just for kids either. That's the thing, because like I said, I took Molly there on our first date. I mean, there's. In the middle, there's a bar area.
There's a few of them, yeah.
They have food in there. I've seen many weddings.
Yep.
They have receptions there. I think we looked into it. Man, that was expensive.
They appear to do really, really good business. I mean, every time I've ever been, it's like super crowded. It's not crowded to where you can't enjoy yourself, but I mean, there are tons of people coming in, and I know a lot of them are probably coming from out of town.
Yeah. So
really cool experience though. And the roof, unfortunately, like I think it's $15 to get in, and then so that part of it was paid for by my work. But then to go to the top now, they charge an extra $5.
Oh.
I don't know if that's always been the case, but we had to get
I know
wristband.
The aquarium was always extra too, and I wonder how much longer because their aquarium's all right, but there's not much to it.
No,
and
it's just
with the new aquarium going in Union Station downtown, it almost seems kind of pointless, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, cool.
Yep.
Cool stuff.
What'd you do?
Man. I couldn't even tell you.
No? I thought you went to some...
I always forget. I went to the Festival of Nations.
I don't know what that is. I saw you talking about that.
So there's a... every year... in Tower Grove Park, there's they call it the Festival of Nations. So there's all these different like countries and from that bring different types of foods you can get. I mean, everything from Greek to Japanese to Italian, Iranian, Ethiopian, Jamaican. I mean,
oh man,
you name it, they have it. And
can you just like sample that stuff?
Really. No, I mean, I guess each place has a cheaper item, but
like a couple dollars or
no.
Because see, if I were to go to something like that, I'd like to try a lot of things.
That's me too, and that's the Well, two things. One thing, I guess we had we had Mo with us, so
oh geez,
it made it a little more difficult because you had to wait in lines. And then we're pushing a stroller, so it gets harder too. But there's all these lines lined up in front of all these different food tents, and you can't. You're like, I know, Italian. I'm like, you can get that anywhere. Sure. St. Louis has the Hill. The Italian, there's Italian anywhere. Yeah. So it's kind of like, I don't really want Italian. So and then we ended up getting something you could pretty much get anywhere here too. We got Greek. I got a gyro there, which
there's
was
a lot of those,
which was amazing. But
there's a lot of those popping up around the
yeah,
area.
I got one of those. It was really good. A classic gyro. And then we got she got some empanadas from the Columbia one, and that was good too. And I got a tall boy of the Schlafly raspberry Hefeweizen. It was $5. I thought that was a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
For that. So yeah, they had like different music, different things they were selling, demonstrations and stuff like that. So a lot of tents selling gutters and
Oh, really?
things like that.
So it's like that flea market sort of, not flea market, but
like the home show. Yeah, there's always,
center.
hey, how you gutters? We're buying a new house.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Well, in your new house, we could get a little.
You want it to be like, if you go to something like that, you want it to be just, very much non-commercial.
If you can buy a tent, that's how it is. And there's a lot of them. There's
annoying.
Whatever wireless company.
Really?
They have a lot of those too.
Metro PCS.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Huh.
I don't remember being one of the big four, but
yeah.
So yeah, it was a good time, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too hot that day.
Yeah.
And Tower Grove is pretty shady, so it's a nice place.
Definitely no shortage of festivals this time of year.
Oh yeah, and hey, the Brewfest is coming up.
Yeah, are you gonna go to that?
I want to go. When?
I think it's next weekend.
Is it next weekend?
Yeah, not this weekend's Labor Day, and then it's the following weekend.
Then no, I can't go.
Oh, really?
Is it?
What do you got going on?
Well, I was gonna go camping. Here, let's see. September 7th.
Yep.
Shoot. Ah, man, that sucks. I wanted to go.
Yeah. Snuck up on you.
Yeah. Well,
there's other Brewfest coming up.
Yeah, I go to another one. Well, what happened? This one's usually the cheapest one, so that's a local Brewfest, and it's
like $30 this year.
Yeah, but it's still the prices of those have gone up and up. I remember some of the first ones we went $15.
Oh my gosh, I know. And you can get a little taster and walk around all day long for $15 or for 4 hours or whatever.
And now I've
oh gosh,
I'm a little bit more under control.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so our volume has gone down, but the price has gone up.
Right.
So now you go in, and some of these are like $50, $60.
Yeah.
You go in there and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a few samples.
Yeah.
You're not getting your money's worth.
You gotta get your money's worth.
Well, you're not at that price point. 50, 60. I mean, think about that. Unless it's for a good cause.
Yeah. I think we need to go. I went to that. I think it was in February though. There's the Wolpertinger, the one at Urban Chestnut that is. It's all indoor, and they have, for some reason, down in Festus where we are, they get a lot of the Brewfest is great, but some of the bigger ones only go to the ones in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Well, some of the bigger breweries only go. I shouldn't say bigger perennial. They only go to the ones in St. Louis, and only a select few.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I've ever been to one where Perennial was there.
Yeah, that
I mean, Perennial.
Yeah. So that sucks cuz my brother and my dad and my nephew, we go camping. It's become kind of a tradition.
Yeah.
Every year we go camping for a weekend, and last year was the best year because I think it was the first week of October, actually, we went, and it was nice and cool out.
Maybe you should postpone it for a month then.
Well,
they already have it all planned out.
Yeah. I don't want to mess with, Because Jeff.
I don't want any confrontation.
Well, and hopefully the weather is cool. I'm sure it'll be 90 degrees, and you won't want to sit around a campfire.
Yeah.
Man, camping is just so much fun when it gets down to about 50 degrees.
Yeah. Less bugs and everything.
Yeah.
I haven't been camping in forever.
Well, it's a blast.
So, yeah, Labor Day is upon us.
Yeah. You coming out to the old
big, Yes.
Mushong?
Yeah, I
out?
got an invite
You did?
from your cousins, because I guess you guys share hosting responsibilities. So, yeah, we got the invites. Looking forward to that, as always.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's heading into that season, man. Like, our weather right now is just amazing here. It's a little bit on the I should say today is amazing. I mean, it hasn't been as hot here in St. Louis, which is just unbelievable for August. It's been just, it's been better. It's cooled off some. It's been rainy, but today, man, waking up and it was like 62 degrees outside, and then even today, I mean, this afternoon it was warm but not like humid.
I wake up and let the dogs out and go, man, it would be a perfect day to run. And I go, but I'm not gonna. And close it.
Oh my gosh, Greg.
I would.
Get out there and do it.
I would love to, except I have to get up so early to do that, and it's so dark outside.
Oh, come on now.
I don't want to be, you don't want to be another victim.
Excuses.
I need the flashing lights.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Get some of that.
That's so cool.
Get a headlamp.
That's as cool as having your cell phone on the clip on your belt.
Well, being in shape is cool.
Yeah. Not dying early in your life. Very cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, you speaking of beer.
Yeah, transitioning a little bit to a story I read that I thought was kind of interesting. So let me pull up this link here on foodandwine.com. They have a list.
That's what we're known for.
Yeah. They have a list of 2019's best beers in America according to homebrewers.
Oh, so are we still considered homebrewers? We've done it. We do it sometimes.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
we have the equipment still.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're still homebrewers. So this list was kind of cool, and I thought it was kind of interesting that, looking at the list, there's some that I'm very familiar with. There's some that I know the names of that I've never tried, and then there's some that I've never heard of. So you're looking at the list there. And they said, up higher in the article, they said this is the second year in a row that Bell's Two Hearted Ale has ranked number 1.
I have to agree that, I wouldn't say that I haven't had it in a while, but it is a good, well-rounded beer.
Yeah.
It's a good anytime beer. It's not quite a pale ale, not quite an IPA.
Mm-hmm.
It's somewhere in the middle. I think we have a local one, Zeke's from O'Fallon, which I haven't had in years. Go get me a Zeke's. That would be delicious. There's probably one stuck in the fridge somewhere.
It'd take me a while to dig that out.
But crap. Now I got an ad popping up.
So the second beer on the list that I've heard of a bunch of times over the years, but I guess it's just not available in our area, or maybe
I thought we've reviewed it.
No,
actually.
I'm pretty sure we haven't. Is Russian River Pliny the Elder?
Huh.
I'm pretty sure I've never had that beer, but I've seen pictures of it because it's the most. In fact, it's up here for whatever reason. It's the photo, even though it's the number 2 beer. It's the photo at the top of the page. It's the most basic and boring label on a beer.
Oh, no kidding.
That you'd really ever could see on a craft beer, but I know that one's been out for a long time. But some of the other ones, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, that's very familiar.
I think that's a boring beer.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's fine. There's nothing. It wouldn't be my top of the list that I would grab, but.
So Founders Kentucky Breakfast Stout.
Yeah,
we've had that.
Yeah.
That's always good every year. This one I've never heard of, the Alchemist Heady Topper.
Nope, never heard of it.
Founders Canadian breakfast stout. We've reviewed that one.
Yeah.
That's always good.
All day IPA.
All day IPA. Yeah, that's probably that's really high for me. I'd put that in my top 3 for sure. Bell's Hop Slam.
Yeah.
We've never really cared for that one, have we?
Each year it seems different though.
Yeah, different recipe.
But it's always so expensive. You're like, why is this that expensive?
And
Well,
maybe that's kind of off-putting a little
Yeah.
bit, but I don't feel like we ever really were that high on that one. Founder's Breakfast Stout.
yeah,
That one
that's a
we've
good
had.
one,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've had that one several times. And then this last one, Weldworks Juicy Bits. I've never heard of that either.
Nah.
Never
It's
heard of Weldworks.
Bells and Founders top this
Yeah.
this list.
Two
and,
from each, yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. The list, except for a couple in there, are the most popular breweries.
Yeah.
They have the top ranked breweries as Bells, Founders, Russian River, Sierra Nevada, Dogfish Head. These are all top of the,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
Stone's on there. The Chutes. Yeah.
oh yeah, Stone is on there, tied for 10th.
Yep.
I don't know. I need another beer, but we should probably review these our snack.
Our snack for this
if you
week.
want to hit that, and
Okay.
okay.
You're going to get the snack ready.
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac, pecans too, pistachios.
So this week we have from the Oreo. Have you ever heard of Oreo from Nabisco?
Yeah, it's been a while.
This is their Maple Creme Oreo.
Oh, this sounds delicious.
This is golden cookie with maple flavor cream.
So Pate sent me a message. Did he send you a message about
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
And he's like, you guys got to get this for the show.
And
And I
I-
was like, no problem.
I responded back with, I think I sent you the picture of my cart with these
Yeah.
in it. And I said, got them.
I mean, this one sounds delicious. Some of the other Oreos that we've had have not.
So I'll save a couple for other Josh because he would probably want to try these because
Yeah.
he doesn't like the chocolate. But I'm like, I don't have any other snacks, so I'm gonna do this. So
So this is right up his alley because he doesn't like you said, he doesn't like the chocolate cookies.
yeah,
He prefers the
these
Vanilla
golden or
or
vanilla, whatever you call
yeah. Just in time for fall.
it. Yeah,
Oh, they smell delicious.
smells like waffle. So, is there anything that limited edition, obviously, and we really don't have anything else to say about these. Well, what do you think?
These are really good. The thing I like about them is they're not too over the top with the maple flavor. And they don't
These are amazing, man.
have that like extreme sugary sweetness that we've had with some of these flavors. So yeah, these are really, really good. Yeah, I
Yes.
really like these a lot.
These. Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh. Favorite Oreo of all time.
I gotta say that. Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
These are awesome.
They are.
Holy crap. They're so I said waffle, but it does kind of have that waffle crisp taste, the cereal, which is one of my favorite. I like cereal, so, whatever. But these are really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
agree. These are
these aren't Swedish Fish ones. These are awesome.
do you get what I'm saying though? With some of those it was like super, super sweet. These
Yeah, like the
aren't.
Peeps or any of those.
Yeah, like almost hurt your teeth sweet.
Yeah.
These are really good. Well balanced.
And they're only 140 calories per 2 cookies.
Yeah. That's pretty common.
So, by the time I'm done eating these, they're,
Yeah.
I won't have many calories for the day. Hey,
Very
I need
good.
to
Thanks,
get
Pate.
Thank you very much, Pate. We're gonna. I wish. See, we need to.
We need a third person here.
Yeah, we need to
need
get
a
Pate
producer.
on the show.
Yeah.
Josh needs to
Hook us up.
hook us up with that,
Yeah.
and we need to send him some of the. We need to send him a pack of these.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to talk? What else you got to say?
Did you hear about this, Jesse Combs?
Yeah, why don't you say something about it while I get a beer?
Yeah. Well, so this was, I guess, this happened yesterday. So Jesse Combs, who is a, I guess she's like a TV personality. She's been on MythBusters as a host. She has done a variety of different car and auto shows. Man, you had an explosion there out of your Maui Brewing Company beer.
I'm glad you finished that up.
But yeah, so unfortunately she died yesterday in an accident, or Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. An accident where she was driving this jet
Jet-powered car or something.
jet-powered car. She was attempting to beat the record for world's fastest woman, I believe.
Well, didn't her last attempt, she was like 398 or something like that?
I read a couple different articles on this, and I was trying to find the original one that I read, but I couldn't find it. It said, but the group had stated that their goal, based on this machine, this car, this jet-powered car, they were trying to get up to 763 miles per hour.
Wow.
And this is over like a stretch of 5 miles in the Oregon desert. I mean, God, it just sounds unbelievable that something on wheels can get up that fast.
Yeah. That's great.
Were you familiar with her? Like, do you remember her from
I'm trying to
MythBusters?
think of her. Was she?
She filled in at some points, they said, for others.
Oh, did she fill in when Carrie was on
Maternity leave.
Maternity leave? Then yeah. Because I've never watched any of them. Because I think they're back. Not the original Adam and Jamie. I think they have a show still, MythBusters, but it's like a whole new team of
Cast,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember her from some other shows, and I was trying to find those.
36, man. That's sad.
But yeah, I mean, this was. I mean, she was doing. It got me to thinking, though. It got me thinking a little bit about these extreme sports and things that you're actually just risking your life to do. Things that aren't normal. I mean, there's no. We get in a car every day. People fly around the world every day, and you do those kinds of things that obviously people die doing. But I mean, there's millions of people that are driving every day. It just got me to thinking, man, it's just so bizarre, and it's so courageous for somebody to do these types of things that are just so out of the ordinary. Trying to break a record, it's not in me. It's not in me to do those things.
So 619 miles per hour, man. How? I was gonna try and look up how fast Okay. A commercial jet aircraft goes about 500 knots, which is 460 to 575 miles an hour. So that would have been faster than a plane.
Yeah. Yeah, so the record, I guess, is 763 miles per hour, and they were trying to beat that.
And she did hit 398. She is the fastest woman in 2003. Oh, okay, then someone may have beat that.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's sad. But man, could you imagine your body in that car going that fast?
I mean, do you see this is the one picture of the back of this thing. There's other pictures out there, but this thing is just like a giant tunnel.
The back of a jet engine.
Yeah, and that's all it is, strapped to, an axle with some wheels on it.
Let's put a crash test dummy in that first, and then maybe I'll get in it after that.
I'm sure they did a lot of that, and it said one of the articles that I was reading said that she had actually gotten up to speeds that were in excess of what she was shooting for and would have broken the record, but there was like mechanical issues that caused them to disqualify those runs.
Oh, weird.
So she had actually gone faster. So two things: one, you'd already done it. Two, you were having mechanical issues that caused you to be disqualified. Like, that's a sign in my mind. I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, we're having mechanical issues with maybe we don't have the right technology to be. And I don't know what happened, and they're still like examining what happened in the accident, but it just doesn't seem feasible in my mind that anything that we have the ability to create can travel at that speed on
Yeah,
land.
That's sad. That's sad though, because it's one of those things. Also, it's like, okay, you went that fast. I mean, if that's a goal you wanted to do, I don't get it. But
Yeah.
all right, well,
Yeah.
there you go. So the Disney D23 Expo happened last weekend.
Okay.
Or this
What's 23 stand for?
it's the number that comes after D23. I don't know.
No. I thought it represented
I
something.
probably should know that,
Michael
but I
Jordan?
don't. It's about Michael Jordan.
No. Okay.
So I don't know if you've watched. Probably not, because I'll send something out and you'll just ignore it. That's
I'm busy.
busy. I'm at the City Museum on a slide.
That's right.
So anyway, they release like a ton of crap about Disney, Disney theme parks, Disney. The biggest thing, all this stuff coming to Disney Plus. We've been talking about Disney Plus on the show.
Yeah.
They keep adding more and more crap to it, where you're like,
They're
man,
trying to entice everyone.
they are. They are.
I can't say no.
I'm pretty sure they got my money, So, well, first of all, they released a trailer for Mandalorian, which is a new Star Wars live action series.
I did want to see that, but I watched that when you sent it, but I haven't had a
It's
chance.
Jon Favreau's the producer for it. I think that's it. Director,
Okay.
one of those titles.
Something like that.
Anyway, I trust Jon Favreau. He's been. He did the first Iron Man. Think about that.
Yeah.
And he did Swingers. I love Swingers.
40-year-old, or this is 40.
No, that's
Oh, that's not him.
That's why can't I think of his
He has
name?
a-
Anyway,
Yeah.
Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
So the Mandalorian's about a bounty hunter,
Oh.
and he goes around. I mean,
Is this?
it looks like the Mask of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
yes, but it's not.
Huh.
He's at one point, probably the coolest scene in the trailer that I was like, holy crap. There's this other droid that is a bounty hunter as well, and I guess they're teaming up together at some point. Who knows if they stick together, but he's like, he can shoot from this side and that side, and it is freaking amazing. That trailer is awesome. You got to see that. It looks like a Western in the Star Wars universe. It looks really cool.
Cool.
They also, the trailer for Lady and the Tramp. Molly, that's her favorite Disney movie of all time. It's
like a reboot.
live action.
Oh, okay.
So, real dogs. All these dogs were rescued or whatever. They said the dog that's playing Tramp was a week away from being euthanized or whatever. I think
Pulling at your heartstrings.
Yeah, I think it's kind of just a story that, how convenient.
Meanwhile, they've been training this dog since birth.
Yeah, okay.
So you said The Mandalorian is going to be a movie, live action?
That is
you
a
said?
series. It's
But-
going to be a series on
okay.
Disney Plus.
And
All
it-
these are on Disney Plus.
And that's not a cartoon though. That's
No, it's live
okay.
act. No, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be the first like Star Wars. Not I hear
Somebody's
Millie
home.
up there. Yeah, it's the first Star Wars non-movie
Okay.
live action thing. Because Star Wars, they've had animated stuff,
Right.
but Marvel announced 3 new things, three other series that are
Yeah.
coming to. I hear Millie
Hi.
call. Hi, Millie. Millie's home. We got 3 new other Marvel shows.
Yeah.
We've already know about the Cap. What is it? Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Mhm.
Loki,
Mm-hmm.
WandaVision. Which WandaVision's going to be like some sort of comedy sitcom thing.
No,
Who knows?
don't recognize that one.
It's Scarlet Witch and Vision together.
Okay.
WandaVision.
Hmm.
So the 3 that they announced was Ms. Marvel, which I don't really know much about her. Apparently, she's kind of she's stretchy, kind of like Miss Incredible.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Hmm.
Moon Knight, which another one I'm not. All these I'm not too familiar with, but it's Marvel, and I'm kind of excited to see Moon Knight, which is basically a Batman rip off that I've heard, and She-Hulk.
Oh my gosh, She-Hulk.
So if you don't know about She-Hulk,
I do not.
She's a lawyer. There was a problem where she needed a blood transfusion, and her cousin, who is Bruce Banner,
Oh, okay. Yes.
gave her his
So
blood.
this happened in the comic books.
Yeah,
like
so
years
she's-
ago.
She's got she's got his blood in him,
Yeah.
so she's got the same.
So
she-
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing photos, and some of them. I mean, obviously comic book photos, but I'm seeing everything from like a super like strong, buff,
And-
like bulging.
and big boobs, sexy
Well-
green
Oh,
chick.
well, no, yeah, So I was gonna say I see everything from thin and tone, and just like looks like she exercises to like giant bulging muscles. So
it could be. So there's one of the things about her is her comic was kind of it was Deadpool before Deadpool.
really,
Like she talked to you. She knew she was in a comic.
Oh.
She would talk to the.
not that kind of dirty though.
No. She would break the fourth wall.
Right, okay.
She'd, there'd be different things where she'd like, she'd talk
Right.
to the person in the comic and that was reading. There was times where she talked to the writer and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, what are you writing and stuff like that. And there, I don't know if she's gonna be the normal looking, and then when she gets angry, she hulks out a little bit. Who
Yeah.
knows? I don't know what she's gonna be, but she practices superhero law, so she tries
she
cases
defends.
for superheroes.
Okay.
So I would think that in this show, there's going to be probably a lot of C-list, D-list Marvel characters, which a lot of these
Yeah.
D-list characters became big star. I mean, who would have thought Ant-Man would
Yeah.
have 2 movies out there?
Yeah. So looking at the, I've never seen this before, but this is the cover of the episode 1,
Yeah.
1979, and it looks like she is obviously like normal size, but then she grows like 5 feet taller
Yeah. So
in the comic.
yeah, I
Yeah.
only know a little bit about her, so I couldn't tell you that much.
Stan Lee proudly presents.
yeah.
Man, that is cool.
I think that was the last character he created too before
Really?
before he left Marvel, and
Huh.
then he ended up back or something. I don't know the whole Stan
Interesting.
Lee story. Black Panther 2 is announced, not that it's coming to Disney Plus like the other stuff is, but it was finally announced and we knew it was coming. I think 2022. Also on Disney Plus, there's a Jeff Goldblum show.
Okay.
Oh man, what is it? It's let me just search for that real quick. I
Okay.
can't remember the name of it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's my impersonation of Jeff Goldblum.
The World According to Jeff Goldblum. So
Uh.
it's basically him going around doing stuff and his reaction to things. And the trailer for that looks like, oh my gosh, this is going to be something that, you got to watch.
Really?
What, you're not a Jeff Goldblum fan?
Oh, well.
Come
I
on.
don't know. I mean, what's there to be a fan of?
Everything?
Really?
What's something he's been in that hasn't been awesome?
I don't really know.
Oh, there you go. See? You can't think of anything.
I don't know what he's been in besides Jurassic Park and Independence Day.
And
Right?
both awesome, right? Come
Yeah.
on. He's been in
Gosh.
things.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I guess I could also say D23. The other thing they announced, or they showed the trailer for the upcoming Star Wars movie, Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker.
I didn't get a chance to watch that yet either.
Oh, should I guess I won't spoil it.
Oh, yeah, I need to
you'll,
watch that.
You'll see one thing. That's,
Breaking Bad, my whole family is excited about.
Did you see the?
I haven't seen a trailer
Yeah,
for it.
come on.
Ah, jeez, I didn't realize that was out.
Do you have El Camino is the name of the trailer.
Okay.
There's really not much to it. You just have remember Skinny Pete?
Yeah.
One of his you had Badger and Skinny Pete,
Yeah.
his two buddies. They're questioning Skinny Pete and basically asking where Jesse is.
So this has happened. During the show? Is the setting like during the period of time during the show or before or after?
After the end of Breaking Bad.
Oh, so then Walt's not in it.
Maybe in flashbacks.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I would guess you're gonna get him in flashbacks and stuff.
Okay.
But
What is his name? Aaron Paul. What has he done? I mean, it's kind of.
Oh no, he does. He has that Hulu show, The Path, which is pretty good.
I really felt like he was gonna take off.
Yeah.
Like right after that, and it just. I don't know. We saw him in the Fast and the Furious movie.
No, it was not
Not
it
Fast
was
and Furious.
made after
Need for Speed.
Yeah.
And I thought, there's going to be a bunch of these Need for Speed movies now. And there was
I don't
one.
think it did very well.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. He's in Westworld this season coming up too. Was he in the last season? I haven't watched the last. Well, that's a big show on HBO. Speaking of HBO, you've got to watch The Righteous Gemstones.
Okay.
That show is so good. Molly and I watched the first 2 episodes. John Goodman and
St. Louis's own.
yes, you got Danny McBride is actually the writer and the director, and he does everything. But him and Adam Devine. No, wait, is is he the Maroon 5 guy? No,
Adam Levine is.
Adam Devine. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, he's in it too. They play his 2 sons. They're evangelists on a mega church, kind of like a like Jim Baker type, or I don't know what the
Current
one is. It's not. Yeah.
Shoot, I forgot his name. Yeah, go ahead.
But mega church stadium and all
Yeah.
that. They have tons of money driving on
Television
these
contracts.
jumbo jets. They have so it focuses around them, and I have enjoyed the first 2 episodes. Definitely worth a watch. And the last movie thing that I have to talk about is the new Joker trailer came out today, and again, that looks awesome.
Huh. Man,
Looks
you're
good.
on top of this stuff. I haven't been.
Lots of stuff.
Haven't been a part of anything.
I watched the live action Aladdin this weekend. I was pleasantly surprised. Will Smith, good genie. I liked it.
Oh, really?
I really liked it. Yeah.
Didn't get real good
I
feedback.
don't know if it did
reviews
or
whatever.
not. I thought that did. I don't think Lion King did.
Okay.
I don't know. What have you been watching?
Man, I've been watching a little more Cardinal baseball here lately,
Yeah.
and not sitting down to watch like full games or anything like that, but just turning it on in the evenings a little bit here and there. And man, we got a good baseball team right now.
Right now,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, is it too soon to peak? I don't know. I mean, they're a good-looking ball team,
Right
And-
now they're looking nice.
and they're in first place. They're like 2-3 games ahead in first place, and playing well. Although I think they lost today, but
Did they play a day game today?
Yeah, against the Brewers.
Oh,
But that's what I've been focusing on. Still keeping up with Fear the Walking Dead, which I think is still probably a somewhat underrated show. It's a good show. My kids really like it. That's why we watch it still.
didn't we say there's another one of those?
Yeah, I
series
think I
coming out?
read that somewhere.
I don't know. There's so many. I stopped watching 2 seasons ago with the
Yeah.
original Walking Dead.
Oh, there's another show that's on Netflix that Lori and I finished watching. It's another zombie show called Black Summer. Have you heard of that
No.
or seen that?
Black Summer.
It's very much like kind of a, I'll call it like a Quentin Tarantino-esque sort of a lot of those cuts where things, you see this is going on at the same time as this is going on and that's going on, so it'll like cut to different periods of time, the same time but different scenes within the same show. But the zombies in that show are like they can run and they're like super fast.
They're
and
the wiggling, giggling,
Yes,
jiggling zombies.
yes,
Like
yes.
28 Days Later zombies.
Yes, very
Yeah.
much. Yeah, they turn very, very quickly. Like as soon as they die, I mean they turn like within 30 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
it is a good show. It's well done. And But-
Says, let's see.
I think they're gonna be having a season 2.
75% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not too bad.
Yeah. The one thing about it though is it's like F word, F word,
Oh.
F word, F word, F word, F word, F word,
Now,
F word.
Why wouldn't they actually say it? Why would they just say F word? That's a little weird.
I'm just cleaning it up for our audience.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched that and it was decent.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh, I watched Dave Chappelle's new special.
really? He's got
Yeah.
another one?
Yeah, I think that just came out.
Man.
I enjoyed it. I could see how some people may not. He gets a little offensive.
It's
but
a joke.
yeah, but
Well, that was in his last
there's some funny stuff in it.
So he went from like not being around to now he's had like at least 5 specials in the last couple of years. Because he had
Yeah.
that 4-part special.
Yeah, there's one part where he talks about the Jussie Smollett. Remember,
Yeah.
about him. But he, because the way it's spelled, he calls there's this French guy, Juicy Smollett, and everyone you could tell everyone in the audience is like, what is he talking about? Then they finally realize when he starts talking about, what it is.
Yeah.
But his take on it is pretty good. It's filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What would you expect?
it's
not Jim
filthy.
Gaffigan.
Yeah, it's filthy, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny.
It's my kind of humor.
Yeah, it's a little filthy. Actually, I didn't even watch. I just turned it on and listened to it because while I was working. I was working.
These are jokes.
Stand-up comedians you don't really need to watch.
Sometimes they're pretty animated.
Yeah, but yeah,
What
not
was
everyone's Jim Carrey.
What was that guy that you were into there for a little bit? Man.
Oh, every college kid was into Dane Cook.
Dane Cook. Yeah.
He fell off the map. Well, everyone all of a sudden, like I guess other comedians didn't like him or whatever.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah, that's like a club you got to be
yeah,
part of.
and then no one's like everyone started hating him.
Huh.
I thought he was funny back in the back,
early
like,
2000s.
Yeah. But I don't know. There you go.
Good show.
Good show. If you didn't catch us earlier, go to stuckandbetapodcast.com. You can donate. We can try snacks for you. I know you love watching other people eat or drink or whatever. Well, we'd love to do that for you. Just click the little donate button, or you can. There's another place you do it. It's on the streamlabs.com/stuckinbeta. It's confusing. Just go to stuckinbetapodcast.com if you want to. Fun stuff. And follow us on all the socials and subscribe on all the podcast providers. I guess that's it. Are you ready for the outro? Probably.
Oh
not.
my goodness,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not.
Jeez, this is.
Keep talking.
I'll just keep talking about things that
And here
I
we go.
enjoy. All right, we will see you next time.
Thank you.